One of my favorite quotes in the world is somebody trying to answer the question, what does it mean to be human? And one person asked that question said, it is most human to do that which is the furthest from survival. When you sit down and you take a paintbrush and you have nothing to do except capture something that's beautiful or political or expresses anger or just shows greens and reds next to each other, and that's all you're doing it for, that's extraordinarily human. The reason it's called the Accidental Gallery is because it was actually created as an accident. About 5 years ago, I had an opportunity to use a storefront on Main Street in Boston, Georgia, to show some artwork. And I was so new to the town that I didn't know anyone, so I just went around and said to people, do you want to hang work with me one day? And we sold so much paintings on that one day that we stayed open another day, and then we stayed open another week, and now it's been 5 years. It all feels like a wonderful accident that is continuing to happen, and so I really do like the name. Over the past 5 years, I have shown art in a variety of locations. I have shown art in the community center in Boston, Georgia. I have shown art at the Chamber of Commerce in Thomasville, the library in Thomasville, the Sass restaurant in Thomasville, and also I'm just about ready to open a new show at the Visitors Center that'll be about the Victorian Christmas. Because I have now, right this minute, the work of 43 artists are being shown in Thomasville. I have a whole variety of things that may be shown, everything from abstracts, pop art, to representational landscapes. We were lucky enough to draw some very award-winning artists from around the area, including Joe Palmerio from Sarasota, Haiden Kundriff, also from Sarasota. We had Lynn Wilson from Apalachicola, Susan Richardson from Apalachicola, Mary O. Smith, who's a phenomenal watercolor painter from just north of Jacksonville, and Randy Pitts from Jacksonville. And that's really, I think, interesting for us to know that they would be interested in coming in this area because it is so beautiful to paint here. I have a new community event coming up that I haven't tried before, but we're going to have probably about 10 artists participating in the Victorian Christmas on opening night, and they'll be painting around the street scenes, and then their work will be shown at the Visitors Center. That's really fun. And then I have art parties, and art parties are opportunities for people who have never painted ever and just think it would be fun to try. And these are going to be at the library and at the Sass restaurant. And for $25, people come in and they'll have an opportunity to have all the supplies presented to them, and I will talk them through each one of their paintings. And that's just terrific opportunities, I think, for people to get involved in art. I teach classes in this wonderful location, which is the original historic depot in Boston, which has great lights and just a fun place to be. We wait for the train to come in the middle of our class, like on clockwork, which it is. And I usually have somewhere between 3 and 7 students who are here. And as a collective group, we decide what we want to be working on. My goal is to make everybody a lifelong painter, and I take each person and try to move them towards that so that when they leave, they can paint for the rest of their life. My hopes for the future is that the Accidental Gallery continues to grow. I have right now in my email contact list 200 artists that I reach out to on a regular basis, and I have 600 people who have identified themselves as liking art and wanting to be kept in contact about the events that are coming up. That's a pretty amazing part of our community that's interested in art, and I think maybe this will become a nonprofit at some point so that we can have it sustained by the community and make sure that people have the opportunity to participate in art and show art. If you want to get in touch with me, my home phone number is 816-309-5131. My email address is sandy, S-A-N-D-I, .shaw, S-H-A-W, 444 @gmail.com. And my home address, which is the best place to send me something, is 1304 Old Monticello Road, Thomasville, Georgia, 31792. And I hope you do get in touch.